Hi there, it's Rebecca on the Coaching Podcast, and welcome to today. As always, we have some inspiration and motivation here for you today. And if you love this, then please do head over to thesuccesstribe.co and register for our emails with super cool information and value straight to your inbox. Never miss a thing. Head over to the Facebook page, Rebecca Lockwood, The Success Tribe, and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday and Friday between 9 and 11 a.m. London time. Enjoy! Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies. How are we doing? Do excuse me, I'm stood right by a river, so I don't know if it's going to be a bit noisy or if you can even hear it, but I can hear it quite loud. And I've just come out of the spa, so I'm a bit wet. I'm hoping this is a really good dog route. People come walk the dogs this way, so I'm hoping that nobody comes past us with a dog and needs me to move out of the way. But I was just going to come for a walk down here and just thought it would be an amazing place to do my live from today. So I just wanted to speak to you today about the importance of listening to yourself from within and understanding really what it is that you want to achieve, not only in the day but in the week, especially with it being a Monday today. Morning, Suzanne. And I talk about this because, and you might hear me talk about this a lot, because I listen to myself daily, and I remember in my previous business I didn't really understand the importance of this, and I used to feel overwhelmed a lot, and I used to feel confused, and like I didn't really know what action I needed to take, which led to procrastination, which also led to underlying fears and anxieties about the success that I wanted without me even realising it. So now what I do is every morning I'll start my day and I either meditate and you know, this can be done in so many different ways. So some people might pray, or some people might meditate, or some people might just listen just in silence, or some people might do something like go to the gym or go for a swim. So what I do is I actually start off with going for a swim, and I really get in tune with my body and who I am and how I feel today. And then I listen. I'll sit down in silence and I'll just listen, and I'll feel the emotions that I'm feeling that come up, whether they're good or bad or positive or negative. And then I'll ask myself, what do I need to do today? What is it that I need to achieve today? And if something negative comes up, I ask myself, why am I feeling that way? What is it that's underlying that's making me feel that way? What is it that's that I'm fearful of? Because usually it all boils down to an underlying fear. And when I first started this, I used to ask, and I'd just come to this block, and I wouldn't really understand why. I'd be thinking, well, I'm listening to myself, I'm asking myself. And then I started asking my questions into my heart rather than in my head. And it might sound a bit silly, or it might sound really simple. It's different to everyone, but it's actually such a subtle shift, but a humongous shift. And if you ever do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. And if you start doing it yourself, you'll completely understand what I mean. Because sometimes your head just can't comprehend, or if there's fears that are coming up, or if there's anxieties that are coming up, your head's just trying to rationalise everything and find events in the past that rationalise the way you're feeling or thinking. Whereas if you ask your heart truly does know the answer. Your heart always knows the answer. Your heart always knows. And you know, it's important to really get in tune with your heart and your head to understand overall the way you're feeling, and to be able to listen to yourself fully and know what actions you need to take. So I'll go for my swim, and then I'll ask myself questions and listen to myself, and then I'll do a kind of meditation visualization. So I will take 3 people who I'm really grateful for in my life, or 3 events that I'm really grateful for in my life, and I'll really take myself back to that place or take myself to that person and really feel every feeling of gratefulness and happiness and joy that they've brought to my life, and really feel as strongly as I can how grateful I am for them people in my life. I'll then take myself to 3 events in the future, 3 things that I really want to achieve in the future as if I've already achieved them. So at the moment, one of them is at the end of the year. I've got a big goal that I want to achieve at the end of the year, so I'll take myself to the end of the year as if I've already achieved that thing, and then I'll build up the emotions that I would have with that goal or dream or whatever we call it, and really feel and see exactly how it would be if I'd have achieved it. And then I do that for three things in the future as if I've already achieved them. It's so powerful, and I must admit, after I've finished it, I feel completely different. So I highly recommend that everyone does that, because it just aligns you with who you are, what you want to achieve, and you'll just know what it is that you need to do. So once I've done that, I'll then say to myself, okay, what is it that I need to achieve today? What actions do I need to do? And I'll just know the answer. I don't need to search. There's no such thing as procrastination anymore. I just know, and it comes naturally and easily. So the importance of listening before doing any of that just aligns everything so naturally. So I want to challenge you to try doing that for yourself and let me know how you get on. Have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll catch you all on Wednesday live again on this page between 9 and 11 a.m. As always, this is Rebecca on the Coaching Podcast, and I want you to think about how can you be the best version of yourself today. You are the only person you need to be in competition with. And remember, the time is now. Yes, you can. Have an amazing day. I love you all, and I hope to see you live with me over on the Facebook page every Monday, Wednesday and Friday between 9 and 11 a.m. London time. Enjoy the rest of your day.